Former FBI Director James Comey has a tell-all book coming out next week. It is the latest account painting President Trump in an unflattering light. Joining us now is Christopher Bedford, editor-in-chief of the Daily Caller and author of his own book on the president, The Art of the Donald. Chris, welcome back. The president and James Comey both had strong language here. So do you think this new tell-all book by Comey really is going to damage the president in the long term?
Not based on anything I've read. It was kind of difficult last night to tell the difference between excerpts from the book and satire on the book. But Comey seems to so far more be defending himself, and he also is really just, it's a self-absorbed book by everything I've seen. It's more of what we've seen, and it doesn't include anything particularly explosive.
Okay, we'll continue to watch this feud between the president and Comey, but I want to switch to another issue that we've been following today, which is Christian nominees who have been under fire for their personal beliefs on issues like abortion, marriage, especially this week with these confirmation hearings and stuff like this. Do you think that the way they've been probed is a form of discrimination?
Yeah, and it's a broader trend, and it shows exactly where the left is and what Catholic voters and Christian voters are thought of. One of the most amazing and insightful things I've seen on this is a New York Times article that came out last week. It was about how Health and Human Services had declined to provide abortion on government funds to an underage legal immigrant. They said that was a normal thing to do, to provide that abortion, and they listed the guy's membership in the Knights of Columbus as proof that he was a radical outside of the norm. That's what's believed in New York, and that's what's believed by a lot of the Democrats in D.C.
Obviously not necessarily shared by mainstream Americans.
No.
Also want to switch to one other topic that we've been following today. There was a new report by the Justice Department Inspector General who said that fired FBI Director Andrew McCabe misled investigators. What are kind of the takeaways of that, and what do you think about the timing here?
Well, this was exciting because throughout this entire probe, we've been going off of Democrats and Republicans' letters about what they've seen. And we've seen almost very, very little primary source documents. Finally, we've got the FBI's Inspector General report, or the DOJ Inspector General report on what McCabe did. They said that he lied to Comey. They said that they'd leaked, and it wasn't, it's very, very damaging to him, that he leaked not to help the Bureau, but to damage the Bureau to his own benefit, to get himself out of trouble when he was accused in newspaper reports of being biased and of trying to protect the Clintons and trying to protect his wife. He leaked this information, and then when questioned on it by Comey and then questioned on it under oath, lied about it, or lacked candor, as they said. And it really paints a different picture from what he's tried to do since then by painting himself as a martyr, the Washington Post printing his op-ed immediately after he was fired. It's a direct path to the media. This report does not look good for McCabe.
And like I said, it's been some things that people have been suspicious of him for a while. Now more things just coming to light about it. Christopher Bedford, editor-in-chief of the Daily Caller, thanks so much for your analysis.
Thank you.